Oh boy, cow sheep, we're coming down to the wire. We're going to the divisional round of the playoffs, and I've had all kinds of people this week saying, wait a minute, Cowboy Prophet, you said that Tampa Bay was going to wipe the floor with the Cowboys. What happened? Are you a false prophet? And the answer is, of course not. I do what a prophet does. I try to incite the audience to greatness. Prophets try to get people to repent and get right. And I said everything I said, and what happened? The Cowboys actually showed up. They showed up and won. Who knows what's going to happen? We go to the divisional round and we get a shot at the revenge game against the San Francisco 49ers this coming Sunday. So what does the Cowboy Prophet have to say about this game? Well, first of all, let's talk about what happens with win and loss. If somehow the Cowboys pull off a parting of the Red Sea miracle and win this game by whatever amount of points, be happy about it. Enjoy it. Who knows when something like this may ever happen again, if it is going to happen. If they win, the Cowboy Prophet will be happy. But here's the difference. If they lose, the Cowboy Prophet won't be sad. I will smile just as much if they lose as if they win. Why? Because I know what the Cowboys usually do. And that's how you have to enjoy being a Cowboys fan. The Cowboy Prophet is a Cowboys fan. I'm just a realist, not an idiot, not a cow sheep. If they lose, it's on Jerry. If they win, it's on the Cowboy Prophet motivating the team to greatness. So keep that in mind as you watch the game. But the thing I want to talk about here for a minute, for you out there, cow sheep listening in, and also, who knows if maybe there might be an actual cowboy that may be able to hear the Cowboy Prophet. I want to talk to you players about this game this Sunday. First of all, let's just get the elephant out of the room. Maher! That sorry excuse for a kicker. This Sunday, if he's the starting kicker, before the game starts, every single player should get around him and give him a corporate atomic wedgie. Pull it all the way up to his chin so he knows what's at stake. And then, if he misses any kicks during the first half and goes to the locker room, the biggest lineman should go to the restroom and then they should give him the swirly of greatness to motivate him to make points after touchdowns. That's Maher. And then this whole stuff about the running back situation, Tony Pollard and Zeke. Do not put that Power Ranging helmet wearing Nimrod in starting as the running back. Zeke should be the backup. I know the contract nonsense they have to have in the game because he gets paid so much money, but this is not about making money. This is about winning the game. I believe in two players, believe it or not, on the Dallas Cowboys roster. I believe in Micah Parsons and Tony Pollard. I don't believe in Santa. I don't believe in the Easter Bunny, and I sure don't believe in Zeke. Once he got paid, he was done. He became Bleak Zeke after he got paid. Do you play Zeke? Sure, but you don't start him. Put him in on plays where you got to throw the ball or at the 1 yard line at the goal line. Fine, but do not give that man a 50% timeshare with Tony Pollard. Don't do it. Secondly, when it comes to this receiving core, do you realize T.Y. Hilton is in some ways the number 2 receiver? Gallup, you got to show up. And Lamb, you got to show up. You do not deserve to wear that 88 unless you come through in the clutch. And this Sunday's the clutch. And then on defense, I want to talk to this Diva Diggs. Cornerback Diva Diggs. All Diggs wants is an ESPN highlight, getting a pick and maybe a pick six, and pick sixes are great. I hope he gets 10 of them this Sunday. But you're not going to get a pick, much less a pick six, on every defensive play. So when you need to tackle Diggs, tackle. When you need to make a block, block. When you break through a block, break through a block. When you have to hit somebody with the ball, guess what? You need to wrap up and tackle him, not just hit him and keep your jersey white and all your uniform clean. You've got to come through and get gritty. If you want to beat the 49ers, you've got to get gritty. You got to get dirty. You got to get mean. You cannot worry about being a diva. You can't worry about being the Ric Flair. Woo! Keep it clean and go. When you're trying to win in the division around the playoffs, you got to bite, you got to scratch, you got to poke him in the eye. You got to do all kinds of, if you want to win and go on to the NFC Championship. You hear me, Diggs? You better. And defense, you got to get mean. Whenever you get to Brock Purdy, and if you can sack him, you got to talk to him. You got to tell him, look, your body belongs to me. You give your soul to Jesus. Your body belongs to me. I'm going to be back. You got to get mean. If you're not mean, you're going to lose. You're going to lose if you're not mean. And again, cow sheep, when you're watching the game, take it all in stride. If they win, that's awesome. It's great. Wonderful. But if they lose, Don't get all sad and have to have counseling and have to get help. Oh, woe is me, throwing stuff at the... Don't do that. You can't let the Cowboys know you care when they lose. You can let them know you care when they win, but you can't let them know you care when you lose, because that breeds mediocrity. It breeds, they'll be back next year to root for us even if we lose. Can't do that. And to you 40 Whiner fans out there, what you gonna do when possibly the whole Cowboy Nation runs wild on you, brother? Cal Sheep, see you next week.